You're training calisthenics consistently for a few years, pushing your limits, showing up, but you're still stuck on advanced planche, maybe straddle front lever, and still dreaming about the one-arm handstand. But it's not because there is something wrong with you, it's just because you missed the most important part. So most people think that just staying consistent, just showing up for your workouts is already enough to achieve your dream level in calisthenics, achieve your dream skills, planche, front lever, handstand, and so on. But unfortunately, that's not the case. And consistency is just one piece of the whole puzzle. And if just consistency alone was enough, then every person who is training calisthenics for, 2 years, 3 years, and so on is already going to be on elite level. But unfortunately, that's not the case. And trust me, there are so many people who are training the skills and they're stuck on the same progression for months, sometimes even years. And most likely, if you're watching this video, you're also one of these people, because otherwise you wouldn't have clicked on this video. But yeah, just staying consistent is easy, because every person can show up, every person can just go through the workout, mindlessly, without actually thinking about it, without actually seeing the feedback from the workout, knowing what has to be improved, what has to be changed. And it's easy to show up when you don't feel like it. Every person can do that. It's easy. But just showing up and doing something that is not right, and it's not really going to help you move towards your goals, it's not going to help you. Being consistent, of course it's important, don't get me wrong, but if you're going to be consistent with your own things, it doesn't matter. If you want to learn physics, for example, but you're going to study, biology every single day, you're going to be consistent with biology, are you going to learn physics? No, of course. And if you're not going to change something, you're just going to keep learning biology, but actually physics is your goal, right? And it's the same in calisthenics. If you want to learn the planche, if you want to learn the handstand, front lever, or any other skills, you need to know how to do it right, you need to follow the right plan, you need to know what is the right technique, and you need to stay consistent with that. And only once you know that you're doing the right stuff, only once you know that you're following the right plan, this is when we're talking about consistency, okay? Because once again, if you're going to do random workouts, or if your technique is not going to be the right one, it doesn't matter if you're going to stay consistent or no. And by the way, if you're training the planche right now, I have a special gift for you, so just check this video, it's literally 30 seconds. I went from tuck to full planche in less than a year, and I made such a crazy progress because I trained hard but also smart. And most people skip the second part, and this is why they are staying stuck on the same progression for months, sometimes even years. They think that just training hard and always pushing to failure every single workout is going to make them progress, but it doesn't work like that. And this is why I created my free planche guide, where I explain you the proper technique of every single progression and planche exercise, and also you're going to get a training program that you can follow step by step. So if you want to get the guide, once again it's completely free, just DM me the word progress on Instagram, I will leave the link in the description and I will send it to you. So this is where actually most people get this wrong. They're staying consistent for months or for years with the same workout routine, with the same technique, they don't change anything, they keep doing consistently the same thing, but they are still staying stuck on the same place, and they still keep doing the same thing, but they expect different results. This is the definition of insanity. You keep doing the same thing, you don't change anything, and you expect different results. Well, isn't that crazy? If you're not going to change anything, nothing is going to change. And if you're not going to, if you're going to keep doing the same stuff that you did, and you know that it doesn't work, but it's still in your kind of comfort zone because you're doing it for quite a lot of time, it feels good, it feels natural, but it doesn't matter. You're stuck, you're staying on the same place. It doesn't matter if it feels comfortable, because this is not making you better, this is not making you stronger, this is not helping you improve. So you need to get rid of that and actually think about what you should change. What is the problem? Is it something in your workout program? Is it because your technique is not correct? Because calisthenics is not just about strength, it's about technique and strength together. And if you're missing one of them, you're not going to be able to make progress consistently. And so on this point, you start watching, tutorials on YouTube, you start watching about technique, you start watching about workout programming, and you're basically trying to learn it by yourself, which of course is good, okay? You're trying to do it by yourself, you're trying to learn something, but you're starting from ground zero. Of course, watching YouTube videos like this one or any other tutorials, for example, that I have on my channel for skills or for programming, like I have a lot of knowledge on my channel. You can check some of the videos, you're definitely going to learn a lot. But just because you watched a YouTube video doesn't mean that you can actually take this information and apply it to your specific case, okay? Because you still don't obtain this information, it's not yours. You just watched it, but it doesn't mean that you can actually understand it and you can actually use it to your advantage. Because I can tell you right now how to train, I can tell you what's going to be the best split for you, I can tell you how to structure your workouts, what should be the technique and so on, but you are not going to be able to analyze this information properly and you're not going to be able to use it in your case because you don't understand this information, okay? Think about going to university. You're going to university and obviously you have a lot of like you're learning a lot of stuff. You have a lot of books that you need to read, you read them, but you also have teachers, right? It's not books. And in your case, watching YouTube videos is the book and the teacher is the coach who is behind the video, who is actually explaining you the information and telling you how to apply it properly. So can you go to university and learn like everything just from the books by yourself, just by reading? Yeah, probably, but it's going to take you a lot more time. This is why you actually have teachers in school and university, because these people, these teachers or coaches, you can call them whatever you want, they already understand the information and they are teaching you the information, okay? They are showing you the information. They are showing you how to actually apply this information, because it's not just like, oh, I just read this thing and now I understand that. It doesn't work like that, because if that was the case, every person would have been like already on elite level in calisthenics, because you know, all the information is out there on YouTube, but people are stuck on the same progression for years. And they still have the information, right? Like, it's out there, it's on YouTube, you can check my channel, I'm sharing a lot of knowledge with you. But if just the knowledge that, you know, people share on the internet was enough, then once again, you would have already achieved your goals, but you haven't. And after realizing these things, you basically have only 3 options. The first one is just to keep doing the same stuff that you have been doing until now, and of course staying stuck on the same place, which is the worst one. The second option is you can try to do everything by yourself. You can try to go to university, read all the books, see what works, what doesn't, experiment, try by yourself, waste a lot of time. And maybe, it's not even like 100% sure that you're going to get there, but maybe if you stay consistent, if you learn, if you like really try hard, maybe you're going to get there, maybe you're going to achieve your goals, but it's going to take you years. It's going to take you a lot of time, because it's way harder to learn something new by yourself rather than having the help from a person who have already walked the path. He knows how to do it properly, he has the knowledge, he actually obtains the knowledge. It's not like he just read it in the book, he actually experienced it. And, you know, he can actually help you progress way faster. So the second option is to do everything by yourself and maybe get there, but you're going to waste definitely a lot of time. And the third and last option that you have is to actually hire a coach and work with a person who has already walked the path and he knows how to help you achieve your dream skills. And if you're watching this video, most likely you're just a normal person with a normal life, with a family, you have your own responsibilities and you just love calisthenics. You just want to be good at calisthenics, but you're not preparing to be like the calisthenics world champion or something like that. You just enjoy the sport and you just want to make progress in it. And most likely you're not going to have the time to go through everything, learn by yourself, you know, read books, experiment and stuff like that. And if you're this type of person, working with a coach is literally going to save you a bunch of time and you're going to get the results that you want way faster. And also you're going to get the knowledge needed from the coach, if the coach is actually good, that you're going to be able to use in the future, so you can keep working by yourself and keep making progress by yourself. And luckily for you, this is what I do for a living. I'm helping people achieve their dream skills in calisthenics, achieve their dream physiques and so on. And my goal is not just to help you make progress for a few months. My goal is to actually coach you and to actually explain to you why we are going to train in a certain way, how is that going to benefit you, how is that going to help you make progress. Because in my opinion, the point of the coaching is to teach you so that after the coaching you can keep going by yourself, because most likely I'm not going to to coach you for your whole life. So my goal is to actually teach you something, help you make progress, so that after that you can keep going by yourself. And if you're one of these people who actually value their time, if you're serious about making progress in calisthenics, but you don't want to sacrifice your whole life for that, and you want to make progress fast while obtaining the necessary knowledge that you can use later by yourself, you can apply for my one-on-one coaching. It's the first link in the description. It's a simple application. You can fill it out. I'm going to reach out to you and we are going to see if we are a good fit for each other. And basically that was it for the video. I hope that you learned something new and now you understand that just staying consistent is not enough. Yes, of course it's important, but this is just one piece of the puzzle. And if you want to make progress, you have to be consistent with the right things. So expect redemption. As always, take some notes, take action, and see you in the next one.